if I'm the only person who I say, like, that I know of.
Oh!
Just give me what's a casual greeting? 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, my name is Anita and I went to ExploreUSC yesterday, February 24th, and I filmed my experiences there, and I thought I would share it with you all, so I hope you enjoy. Fight on. Let's see. Okay, so the first part of the afternoon starts with a breakfast, so you can talk to other students. It's in front of the auditorium, and there's about an hour of check-in, and everyone just talks to each other, and the breakfast is actually really nice. So if you're driving over from your hometown like I did, because LA is about an hour away from where I live, you can go and show up and eat breakfast. The second part of the afternoon is the welcoming ceremony, which is honestly really cool. You hear from a lot of speakers, you hear from the admissions officers. It's like Mordecai.
3% have made it this far. That is pretty selective. We are glad you're here. We're glad you made it. We're glad to see you finally in person, to see next year's class come together. Welcome. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Cox, and I'd like to extend a warm Trojan family welcome to all of my students from Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, and the Yorba Linda-ish area.
Here today from Santa Clara, and Benet from Carmel High School in New York. Congratulations, Ohio.
Really were the ones who did the heavy lifting to get yourselves here. Those admission officers you just met, those were the folks who are your biggest cheerleaders at USC.
Sessions that you split up into. I was admitted to the Viterbi School of Engineering for Computer Science. So we go to this Viterbi info session, and it's all of the people who are admitted into the engineering school, and you learn some specialized talks. Then you go on a walk to the actual computer science classrooms, facilities, and then we hear from a professor. Did you get it?
We're in on you guys, so give yourself a round of applause. As we're bringing in, remember that. If you're in those respective populations, just nod and say yes. Today's all about whether you are in on this place. Say, yep, we're good. How we taught something 5 years ago is how we'll have positions after graduation. For a sense of scale, the USC-wide career fair didn't hit a number, we hit this. This is exciting. Last year, that is specifically on purpose. What new type of platform can be applied on nearly every single drone technology that's out there? It's fun to watch. One day the robot will rise up against us because this is my favorite part. Yay, all three. Okay, good. In addition to that, it's going to be math and science related, which is a little bit of a dodge. Think of it this way. About 75 go up on here. We want to see how this attaches to this particular degree program. Ready? You all paying attention? Ready? Did we see it? I'm sorry, do we know, is that too fast for you all? Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. Every company hires engineers, and you're going to find that out. There is no such thing.
I'm a CS major, and now I'm an industrial systems major. Cool. Questions. If you ask a question, you get a piece of candy. So ask questions.
Use all of the history. If you graduate and come back and bring on your own. So while you're here, you can definitely make use of it. I take the last few seconds to recognize the country Stanford that are both in the Bay Area and then CMU all the way in East Coast. We're number 4 when it comes to Silicon Valley companies as a whole hiring people. It's actually very cool. There's no Urbana-Champaign, there's no Cornell, To be honest, the very first couple of courses
We went in lecture into like practical applications, and labs are run by TAs. Every single TA at USC is a PhD student.
This is like a really cute area.
And then after that, we go to lunch. You're sort of into a color group. There's red, orange, pink, brown, all of the colors. And we ate at the dining hall in the Village, which is really nice. And we also got a tour of the honors dorms. So that is McCarthy. McCarthy is what the dorms are called, and they're really nice. Hi, Justin. They all have names on
That's smart. Keep in mind that the wall is red. It's really ugly.
The wall is red. Oh. Am I allowed to film?
Yeah. You can
Okay.
follow it. It's not. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Four-person double.
Freshmen live on this side, and then there are sophomores there. It's not great.
I play ping pong.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a ping pong table over there. I don't know.
And then after that, we all got ready for our interview. Everyone has an interview that lasts 30 minutes, and it's with a panel of 3 people. I had a faculty, an admissions officer, and a student. And it's honestly a really chill conversation. You just talk about your application because they've read your application before, and I guess they've annotated your application because they talked about, for me, my essays. They said they really liked my essays, and so that was a really good starting point to sort of go off because I talked about dance and math in my essays. And then they also talked about my math classes, which because they noticed that I had taken a lot of advanced math, so they brought it up. They were like, wow, like they're curious about how it was like to take Cypress or local community college classes. And after the interview, you honestly have the whole day to just do whatever you want. There's a student social at 5 o'clock, so the interviews take place between 2 to 4:30, I believe, so 30-minute increments, and at 5 there's student social. The cookies were really good, and you can talk to the rest of your peers, and there's also a Trojan Honor Society. Just meet a lot of people, you eat, and that concludes the end of the day.
Do you know if
The red ones?
Yeah,
let your hair down a little bit and talk to each other. We have some staff members here as well as current students here who are here to just talk to you about their experiences here at USC.
And so it's like, how many people are in my state? Like, that I know of.
Oh!
So I don't know if that means anything. What? Oh, it's like questions. Like, wait, what? What is that?
Trivia?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
being positive. Like, what? So much is partial.
Oh, yeah, we got everything.
Enjoy your visit with us. I want to talk about the purposes of Explore Who We Are. I have news for you. Doing well in high school is not just about getting into a great college. That's just the beginning. It's going to get harder. We're going to push you further and make it even more stressful in some ways. I'm sorry to reveal that, but you want that. You want to be pushed. You want to be challenged. So this next step, really the next beginning, is a springboard, an opportunity for you to achieve everything that you can be, to reach the heights that you can reach. And this is a group that's especially happy to see you. So we're going to introduce ourselves to you. I'm going to hand this mic to Derek, who will begin the introductions. Please welcome to the podium, Derek Dubose.
All right, well, good morning, everyone. Are we doing all right? Wonderful. I love the energy, the enthusiasm that each and every one of you had this morning. I came around the outdoor area and had a chance to meet so many of you. And I want to say, again, congratulations on your admission to USC. I know earlier we gave a round of applause for our students for the exceptional work that you're doing. I want to make sure that we also give one more round of applause this morning. Let's give it for our parents, our loved ones, our if it wasn't for that strong foundation, we might not be sitting in the seats that we're in today. But again, this is not just about us as the admissions team, it's about us celebrating you, celebrating this opportunity, this unique experience. We are so proud of you, and of course we want to make sure we capture the moment. Now, I'm a person who loves my little social media. We'll break out a little phone here. And just like us, here we take some pictures here. We get all y'all. They say, look at us, I was cute. Let's just take back here. We want to make sure you take the opportunity to grab us while you're on campus today. Take advantage of some of the unique experiences, the opportunities. Capture the moment. Make sure you post it on social media. Follow us, of course, and tag us at USC with the hashtag, at USC admission with the hashtag I got into USC. We look forward to seeing those moments. We look forward to celebrating.
They were the ones who saw something in you, in your application. And so if you haven't had a chance to meet your admission officer, hopefully you heard who covers which territories, and hopefully at some point today, you'll get a chance to meet that individual. I know they're really excited that you're here, and they'd love to meet you. There's a few of you who sort of start nudging each other, or mom and dads kind of look over and say, well, you don't have those scores. You don't have those grades. How did you get here? Well, I'll tell you, you got here because the decision making here and at any other highly selective university doesn't just or only revolve around grades and test scores. In fact, there are going to be, and this is no exaggeration, 15,000 students turned away from USC this year who have grades and test scores that are above the average. You got here because we saw something, probably many things, in you. We felt that you are students who will not only come to USC and excel, but you'll help the university with what it's trying to do. And so what I did is I went to that quick takes section. Do you remember that? Yes. You had some nervous laughter. You should be nervous. Maybe to bring the parents up to speed, in the application in USC's admissions